Hey, spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Starship Theory? Spaceship Theory? I don't remember. We've had a little bit of a weirdness happen here. It looks like when I reloaded the game, this ship just exploded, and I'm not really sure why. But I tell you what, we're gonna harvest his organs, because we have no shame. We'll harvest his stuff. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in here. I'm going to pause, and then I have to take off code blue. And I think what we're going to do in this episode, I was saving up for some other stuff, but I'm going to grab the large engine here. And I'm going to make the ship wider. Maybe not right now, but what I am going to do is this. I'm gonna make wings for the large engine, so that needs to come out. So the large engine is gonna be placed here, right? So it needs to come out that much, and then there needs to be stuff encapsulating it. So it needs to be a 3x3, and then this row down here, and then this like that. So that's gonna be where the large engine goes. Okay, so I flicked off code blue. Okay, now they'll go way outside. Right. They should get all that work done. And looks like because of the new patch, there has been an increased speed added, which is really nice. I'm going to be super making use of that thing. Double the quad fast forward? Hell yeah, I'm on board for that. Looks like they're just building up this thing over here. Now this will make our ship bigger and heavier, and it will make the potentially, well, we are getting new engines, so that is a good thing. It'll increase our need for energy and CPU, but we'll be able to get more energy and CPU from this area. Oh, you know what else no, this is the way I want it. Little wing like this for a large engine. I'll probably just get one large engine for now, and then I'll make a second layer for armor and stuff. I'm going to need a place for people to live. That's something I'm definitely going to need. I have enough food to get me through, and I could buy another crew member, which is something I want to do next time we get to whatchamacallit? What do you call those things? Another enemy ship? A friendly ship? Or I think I would like someone who would tidy... I want one person who would tidy up the ship, but I also want someone who will do other stuff. Oh, the mining console has its work disabled. Ah, okay. So I'm going to need to turn that back on. I need to remember. It's been a little bit of time since I've played this game. I took a small break from it. So I have to try and remember how all the mechanics work. So I need a... Oh wait, I need a 3x3 here. So I'm going to need to do this and then go down another one. And so they should get to work from that. I think they're going to go like eat food and stuff and repair a couple of dings and stuff in the ships, like these medium engines. Yeah, look, they all went. Ship detected on long range scanners. Let's slow down things. We have some shielding and we don't have a jump right now, but we should be able to survive. Especially if I switch you over. You're on the shield console, right? Yes. Ship exiting warp. They're powering up their weapons, so what have they got? Okay. We should be able to survive this for a little bit. Asteroid field detected ahead. The question is, do we bribe them? I think if it depends on whether my stuff starts taking heavy damage, then I might consider bribing them. So we're going to slow down time here because we're taking a beating. It would be nice to have weapons. Oh yeah, I don't know if I'm going to survive this. I'll tell you what, I'll just bribe them. I'll bribe them, I'll get rid of them. Cost me a little bit of money, but it buys me time to get weapons and stuff up. I am going to disable one of these consoles. And then I would like to enable this. I can't quite do it yet, but soon. I also want to get bedrooms for my people. So this ship is going to have to get even bigger than it is right now. So I'm going to flick off this. Oh, we're in an asteroid field. I should start mining. So in which case I will say disable the shield console and enable the mining console. Give me that little bit of extra range. So that we can mine from a further distance and potentially take less damage on our shields. These small ones should only do a little bit of damage. Ooh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Grabbing little bits of stuff here and there. Actually, I suppose it's probably worth it. While we are here, we'll finish off that large engine. Although I also want room for a large reactor. I'm gonna grab, in terms of the weapons, I'm gonna grab a plasma turret. They're pretty useful. But yeah, I would also want a place for a large reactor. I'll have to consider that as an option. We can always retool how it's laid out later, based on our needs and desires. Ooh. Alright, we're dodging bullets here left and right. Yeah, we're going to want to pick up some more. Ooh. I need silicon, which has kind of like been the story. There's like been a song of fire and silicon, really. I've been needing silicon pretty much from the start of the game. I'm pretty happy with my mining laser setup. Ooh, they destroyed a chair. That is unfortunate. The chair didn't quite de-render. It's still technically there, oddly. I will get a chair, though. I'll place it back. Oh. I guess I won't. I guess the game doesn't really recognize that chair's not there. Are you a chair now, Mr. or Mrs. April? Yeah, it looks like her profile has become a chair. What? Wait, let me take manual control. Okay, I think that fixed it. Maybe it was because she was in the chair that it like it like fused her. She became a Mobius chair person. I personally identify as a chairperson, and I don't think anyone should have the right to tell me otherwise. Okay. So we're gonna quickly. That's not what I wanted to do. I've actually changed my mind about how I'm going to do this. This is going to be the command room. Is going to stay this sort of format right now. It might just get a little bit thicker walls, but I'm actually going to extend. So this is where the engine. If I get a large engine, right, it goes like this. Yes. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to keep extending because I want to. I really want to super scale my ship here. Although, is that dangerous? I think that might be dangerous. Maybe we're being too aggressive. It's super speed here while we get work through these works. You know what? I will set a course for an asteroid field to make a little bit more dosh. I'm hoping again for silicon. Asteroid field detected ahead. People are sleeping on the floor still. That's something I want to change soon, hopefully. So I need a way to get into this room. You know what? I'm going to power this back on and enable it. And then I'll just grow food later. Because I actually don't have the power and stuff like that yet to turn that on. Alright, so let's zoom out a little bit. Is this activated? Yes, but nobody's working it. And my mining extender is on. So we have a ship on an intercept course. I'm hoping it's friendly. It would be a little bit upsetting if it wasn't friendly. Oh, and you know what? I actually want to be growing food right now. Because the because I might be able to sell food to people. So they want 25 gold. I might even sell that to them. I will buy the silicon, I will sell the metal, and I will sell the gold. Silicon is really what we needed. They're taking a bit of damage from asteroids. Okay, our evasion is down to 0, which isn't good. We need to fix that ASAP. So I'm hoping to do that with... you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stick down an airlock. right there. I'm going to make that a priority. Whew, we need to be careful here. Now we are going on super speed. You know what? For the sake of the asteroid field, let's slow down a little. Oh, pick up that gold. So yeah, oh, there's some metal in there. And that's the great thing about having multi-directional lasers, is that you can hit multiple objects, which, you know, can be useful. It can also be a detriment, but it can be super useful too. So the airlock over here is going to be a temporary way to get into there. I'm going to build a large reactor once I have the points for it. And then over here I might do, I don't know what I will do over here. I might open that up or something. Somebody ringing my doorbell as usual, doing their utmost and best attempt to ruin my recording session. Good grief. I feel like if you're ever watching these, you should take like a shot. It should be like a drinking game, right? If you're ever watching Potatoes Let's Plays, you should just, every time someone rings the doorbell, take a shot, right? It happens often enough. Okay, so we're going to pop open this asteroid. There we go. Nice one. Oh, a little bit of gold over there. Pick it up. I think speed 2 is actually a reasonable speed to go through an asteroid speed. Or asteroid speed and asteroid field. Ooh, pick up some of these guys. One day I would like to have infinite range mining lasers. Oh god, what are you guys doing in here? Alright, you guys need to make a large engine. You pop open some of these bad boys. There we go. I saw some actually really interesting stuff that one of the developers did. I think it's, or maybe it was the only developer. I don't remember if there's more than one. But basically he built this this like ship that had it was like multiple ships. It had like multiple ship cores, and it was like a little mini fleet. It was really, really awesome actually. So I'm gonna set a course to another asteroid field here because I just need the money. We can't quite build a large reactor, but we will be building that at some point. What I'm going to do is I need a hallway between here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a well, ideally the hallway would go here and here. So this is going to have to be reworked as well. Hopefully when these guys get hungry, they'll know and they'll be smart enough to go through the airlock to my ship. But exactly where am I going to put the stuff? So if this is going to be occupied by the thing, right? Then I'm going to want to come in through here and through up here. Right? Yeah, that might be reasonable. Which means we actually need to remove this piece of terrain here. It would be really nice if there was a way to just replace those, but I don't think they have that implemented, unfortunately. We are plotting a course for another asteroid field. That's good news. We shall continue. We shall wiggle. Wiggle the lasers. There we go. So let's go down to just speed 2. And my dude is working the mining console. That's great. It would be interesting if there was, it'd be really nice if there was like conditionals, like only work the mining console if, yeah, that would be like a really cool thing if you could set up like if mining console or if in asteroid field work mining console, right? And then you could have other conditionals, like you could have a higher conditionals, like if shield below 20% work shield console. I think that could be a really interesting idea that the developers could look into. But I think that's like more of an advanced feature for automating crew behavior, which I don't think the game is quite ready for that sort of thing. I think it kind of needs a little bit more features. Listen up, you guys. You need to put that out. Then you need to put that out. Okay, I got them to put out the fires that were plaguing my ship. Ooh. Metal is always useful because it means I can make a bigger ship, but you do have to kind of be careful with how you build a bigger ship because if you get too big for your britches, it can end poorly. Alright, we're growing lots of food, that's good. We can sell that food, which is something I'm kind of excited about. I do need to get weapons. That's something I have been lacking in a very, very big way, is weaponry. And I could even use, you know, as many lasers as I have, I could even use more, right? I could just always use more of everything that I have. And pop open. Ooh, there's a little bit of silicon. I do need, I think I could use a little bit of gold. I think I'm actually okay on most of this stuff. There's another piece of gold there. Yeah, but as we increase our mining lasers, we will be able to get more and more stuff. Okay, so I think we will get a CPU array over here, and then we'll be able to delete these without too much hassle. So if I remove this, I'll power this on and say, hey, work that if you can. Speed up time here. Someone should remove that, and then we can put a door, which is in utility furniture door. Put a door here. I wonder why nobody's repairing those floors. Are you guys hungry or something? Oh, they aren't smart enough to get back over to the ship. So you need to get out there. They're powering up their weapons. That's unfortunate. So I'm gonna bribe these guys to get them off my case because I can't afford to. I'm just in an emergency situation here right now because all my stupid people, they don't know to path out through this to get to here, right? They're not smart enough for that. I'm going to unlock this door. So it's open now, we have a pathway in here. We're going to be building a large reactor, and we have that unlocked. So we're going to go back to earning weapon points. But yeah, we're going to be building a large reactor in here at some point. We also need... Oh, is my hull open? I think my hull is kind of open out there. We need this to be built down here, so everyone's repairing up, that's good. Like, this shield console is powered down. I'm going to turn it on. Soon. Once this is built, I'll have enough power to power on some more of my stuff. Enable work. Asteroid field detected ahead, that's not so bad. Okay, so my CPU thing is built, that means I can power on all of the things. Large engine powered on also. That's really good. So now we have even more evasion with which to dodge the enemy. I do need the resources, for example, for weapons. So where am I going to put my weapon bay? I think I'm going to have a little weapon bay out here. I was going to put maybe weapons up here, but I'm going to have to reconsider that idea. Okay, so I reconnected my hull there. It was a little bit weird for a second. I'm going to put a piece of floor right there. So I'm thinking if I were to make a thingamajig, it would be along here like this. Yeah, it would be kind of like that. I think that's kind of what it would look like. It would have a strip, and this would be where my weapons go up front. Near the weapons console. Oh, right, I'm in an asteroid field. I need to remember. I'm going to slow down time here. I don't like to go into... I think I don't like 4-speed when I'm in an asteroid field. So we'll finish off this asteroid field, and then we will we'll see where we stand in terms of our ship. I think I don't want to go any further without really building any weapons. Ooh, lots of silicon there. That's really good. I do need gold right now, to the point where I'm probably going to ignore some stuff that I have an abundance of, unless... Silicon I will grab, because I've been having trouble with silicon this run, but it's mainly gold I'm looking for right now. Because I think you need gold to build certain weapons, or in fact, I think you need gold for every weapon, but gold, in particular for higher tier weapons, you need a lot of gold. And I don't have the defenses or offenses to survive a dangerous encounter. So I'm going to want to just play it safe for a bit. Oh, you know what? I need to build a piece of hull over here. I also need to extend my crew a little bit. Oh, silicon out the wazoo, out the wazonga. Yeah, I'm getting a bit unfortunate on the gold front here. But that is what it is, you know. Nothing I can do about that. It's really nice to have a mining extender, actually. I really feel like I can reach out a little bit further than I used to be able to and grab those slightly more distant asteroids. But yeah, this new wing over here on the left, it's going to want to come with weapons. It's going to want to come with mining lasers, heat sinks, all the good stuff. Oh, grab that. So, what kind of weapons can we build? We can afford 2 plasma turrets. Or we can afford 5 laser turrets. Let's do 5 laser turrets. That sounds like fun, right? Nah, let's do 4 plasma turret, or 4 laser turrets and a plasma turret, or two laser turrets and a plasma turret. Right? That's a reasonable amount of money to spend. Yeah. Which we will then be able to use to not only, actually, we'll be able to use it for 2 purposes, to defend ourselves and intimidate other people. So we're going to wait until this engagement here. Ship is now on an intercept course. I wonder why you went all the way down there. That's interesting. We're also detecting a star. They are not currently hostile. Oh, and we can buy a crew. I would like to sell gold, but I think I'll buy the crew. What kind of weaponry do you guys have? I don't know what these are, but they look interesting. Are they just decorative things? Huh. Alright, let me remove those. I don't know what those are. Those are interesting looking though. I think maybe they're new components that I haven't seen before. I don't think so. I would like a chain gun and perhaps a EMP turret or something, but I'm going to call this an end to this episode. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel, and remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that, I want to say I love you all very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.